Okay, sleeve draft. I have a piece of paper that measures about a yard, 36 inches by 22. I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it in half. Long ways. And the two edges together. Crease it. Like so. Now, on my right side, draw a line about 2 inches down from the cut edge, and we're going to square off our fold. And draw a line like so. Okay? Now, we're going to label that top of cap. So, top of cap. Once that's done, we're going to measure it 6 inches down. So now we'll measure down 6 inches and mark a point. So, take a ruler, measure off of that 6 inches, and again mark here 6 inches, and square that line as well. Alright, and that is our bicep line. Alright, from our bicep line, we're going to measure 7 5/8 inches down. So here's 7 5/8. And 7 5/8. And I'm just going to square that line across for now. Okay, and on this line we're going to measure out 5.5 inches from our fold. Okay, 5.5 inches. Mark. Okay. And this is the elbow line. So top of cap, bicep, elbow. Now, we're going to square a line down from this point 1.25 inches. So I'm going to always draw my line longer than I need it. And I'm going to draw, and I'm going to mark 1.25 inches on that line. So I squared this line down from elbow, and then I measured from my elbow line 1.25 inches, and I marked it. Okay. Next, I'm going to take from this point, and I'm going to make a dotted line going all the way back to elbow and intersecting where the elbow line intersects with the fold, like so. Now I'm going to take this, and on that dotted line I'm going to fold it right on that dotted line. What I usually do here is I'll open and just crease, or excuse me, tracing wheel, score that line, fold this back, and keeping from cap, you want to keep top of cap, also top of cap, bicep and elbow all flat. I'm just folding this up to this line here. And notice it brings my paper up. I'm going to make a new crease now. Just go right like so. Okay, here's my original crease. Here's a new crease. So that stays exactly how it was. Okay. On the bicep line, we're going to measure from fold out 6 inches and mark. So there's 6 inches right there. that. So now we're going to connect our bicep point to our elbow. So here's our bicep point, here's our elbow. We're going to draw a line. And then from bicep, we're going to measure down on that line we drew, 15 3/4. Just right there. And mark that. Like so. Now let's square a line from our new crease to this point that was 15 3/4 from bicep. And so we're squaring a line from the fold to there, like so. Now I'll measure from fold on that line 3 3/8. Right there. Now we're going to connect this point, and this point all the way to the top of cap. So take your yardstick, a straight edge, and connect those 3 points. Sorry, we're not connecting the elbow point, we're just connecting bicep and wrist point. And go, oops, all the way up to top of cap, down. So now, on my new lines, I'm going to mark intersection of top of cap and that underarm. Same thing here, mark in bicep. I'm going to mark elbow and wrist. All the way through, like so. Now we can open our draft. All the way up. I'm going to connect these lines. Should work out perfectly. If they're not lining up correctly, then there is a mistake somewhere. So I've extended my top of cap, bicep, elbow, and wrist line. And now I'm going to connect. So. Okay. I'm also going to mark my original fold, which is right here. See it? Mark that with a red line. And the new center line, I'll mark with a broken line. Like so. Okay. This is my grain line here. And this is my center line. let's not forget this is the wrist. Okay. Let's take care of our dart now. We have a center. Let's draw in the center line of our dart, that center fold line. See it? I'll draw it in red so you can see it better. Okay. So, you can see my tracing wheel lines right here. I don't want to mark those yet. My dart is going to be 2 3/4 inches long. So from those marks, I'm going to measure out 2 3/4. That's the tip of my dart. Now I'm going to connect. My dart legs out to the edges. Now I can refold out that dart. This dart is going to fold towards the hem of the sleeve. So I'm going to trace and wheel or score the dart leg closest to the hem and then my center fold. Again, here's the tip of my dart. Right here. Let's fold the dart right there. And fold that out. So. This inside line is my sleeve. I'm going to score my seam allowance. My dart. Open that up. You can see the heavier holes. That's the opening of my dart. I'll mark it in red so you can see it better. There's my dart. Now, we have to finish our sleeve cap. Okay? What we need to do is divide up each side into 4 sections. Let me finish. Let's bring this all the way up. There we go. We need to, of this center line, I need to divide up each side into 4 sections. There's an easy way to do this. Fold your draft in half, and we're just paying attention to this part. Take the crease and bring it right to the line, the edge. Crease it. Now bring that new crease right to where you creased, to that same edge, and crease that. There you go. By doing so, you divide these up into 4 equal sections. With my lightly, I'm going to draw in each of these creases so I can see them better. There we go. Each one is drawn in. Okay. Now, we're going to label each one. Okay. So, this is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. All right. So starting at A, we're going to measure up 5/8. So starting at A, we're going to measure up 5/8. Mark it. At B, we're going to drop down 3 inches. So here's B, we'll drop down 3 inches. Mark it. At C, we're going to drop down 5/8. D stays at 0. At E, we're going to drop down 7/16. At F, we drop down 2 3/8. And at G, we measure up 7/8. At D, we're going to measure out a 1/4 inch on each side. Make sure we have a nice flat cap head. And now we're going to take our curve ruler and we're going to connect from this point to C and B. So we're going to connect 1/4 inch out, C and B. And then let's turn the ruler back this way. And we're going to be 0 here. And we're going to connect from 0 to A to B. Notice how I'm holding my ruler. And let's do the same thing on the back side of the sleeve. We're going to connect D, E, and F. Find the curve that works best there. And then flip our curve ruler out. We're going to connect here 0 to G and F. And there we have it. We've now created the sleeve draft. Should look something like this.